1 year ago, students were returning to their campuses, eager to experience everything college life has to offer. The learning, the parties, the football games, you name it. Well, things are different now, and there's disagreement on whether students should even be on campus. But they are at both OU and OSU. The question a lot of people are asking, how long will they remain there? And what are the implications, financial and otherwise, if in-class learning is halted in places like Norman and Stillwater? ONR's Steve Shaw has our report.
Oklahoma State students just finished their second week of classes. OU started Monday. COVID-19 has changed everything. Saith Jordan is on the OU cheer team.
We are being very careful, so like when we had the freshman kickoff, we were all like 6 feet apart and like had to wear masks and stuff, so that was good.
Can you believe this?
No. Yeah. No, yes. No. I mean, like, we're living it. So, like, I feel like initially I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. But now it's like, this is life.
Unusual is universal on both campuses right now.
Very strange, but OSU and all my professors are adapting well, and they're being flexible with us.
Former Oklahoma City Bishop McGinnis star and freshman OSU running back Dominic Richardson says Cowboy players are not just focusing on football. They want to be safe too.
Just being smart. I mean, our coaches tell us every day be smart. Don't go out to parties. And we know we're in college, student athletes. But we got to take them, we can't take them risk to go out to parties and hanging out we got social distance from everybody.
There's not a manual on how to handle this.
Visit Stillwater. CEO Christy Morrison says each Cowboy home football game brings nearly $7 million into the local economy, including more than $400,000 in city and state taxes.
Steve, I don't have the ability to cope with the fact that there won't be a football season. So we are going full steam ahead and doing everything we can. All events in Stillwater are going to take place until we're told they're not.
Stan Clark's Eskimo Joe's is about to kick off its 46th year serving Cowboy faithful.
But without a doubt, the safety of our players, the coaches, and all of the fans is more important than any one season. So if we call it off, obviously we'll figure out how to deal with that. But we hope that won't be the case. We're very excited that the Big 12 has opted to play, and we have our fingers crossed that we're going to play.
Eskimo Joe's will operate at less than half capacity in the name of safety. Over in Norman, like Stillwater, Memorial Stadium will only be allowed to host 25% of its normal 80,000 capacity.
60,000 people, that's a lot of people, and there are people that even though they can't get into the game, they want to be there.
Absolutely. That game day experience is something you mentioned earlier that Norman is known for football. We're one of the blue blood programs in the country.
Visit Norman Executive Director Dan Shim says while OU has canceled all on-campus game day tailgating, fans will still be allowed to gather at Campus Corner and in a second large area downtown along Main Street, provided everyone wears their mask. He says under normal circumstances, a Norman game day generates an $8 million jolt to the local economy. But this isn't normal.
You see those businesses on Campus Corner. They've already lost our spring events like Norman Music Fest and the Norman Medieval Fair, the spring game, commencements and graduations. So that money they get in the spring to tide them over through summer was already gone thanks to COVID.
In July, the Sooner Legends Inn and Suites closed for good after 21 years. Shim says without football this season, Sooner Legends will soon have company.
But if it doesn't happen, that could very well be the last straw for a lot of these businesses.
OU football's everything. OU football, OU athletics.
Jeff Stewart has owned O'Connell's on Campus Corner since 1979. He says during normal years, Sooner football crowds generate 35% of his annual income. But 2020 has been and will be far from normal.
We won't know. Let's get to the first game and find out. Everybody's screaming for something to break the monotony that we've had over and give us something to laugh, cry, and cheer about.
Alea Carter is excited. The senior biochemistry major is also a member of the Oklahoma Pride. Earlier in the week, another band member tested positive for COVID-19. Wednesday, she said contact tracing revealed no other members were infected.
And I think we got the results today, and after all those testing, we found that no one else had it. So we're going to see if we can resume rehearsals again today. I'm just glad that the university's taking this very seriously and stuff. Because like as a biochem major, I'm really well versed in the science field and stuff, so I know all the precautions that they're taking are necessary.
Steve Shaw, the Oklahoma News Report.